Good morning, God's people. How's everyone doing today? It's a rainy day in Chicago, but it's still a beautiful day. I want to talk to you guys today about Roe v. Wade. It's in the news today. The Supreme Court has made a decision, I think. It hasn't made the announcement yet. But me, I'm pro-life and pro-choice. And I know some of y'all are going to say, how can you be both? Easy. The reason I say I'm pro-life is because I feel like once you're pregnant, if it's not due to rape or incest or something detrimental to you like that, then you shouldn't get an abortion. Now, I know I'm not a man, I can't speak for women, but I'm speaking for our generation as a man, looking at women and seeing the problem that's going on and how we done lost 2 generations to abortions since they legalized it in the 70s. I also believe in pro-choice. I believe that you should choose properly the man that you lay with. That way, you won't have to worry about getting an abortion. Most times, from my studies, and I'm not dogging or dissing women, I'm trying to talk to you as a big brother. Most women that I've seen or know that has gotten an abortion, it was because it was interrupting their life, their lifestyles. They can't go out like they used to. They can't hang out all day like they used to. They have a responsibility, that you are obligated. This is your duty to take care of your child. This is a life. I just lost my grandchild. Do you know how it feels to lose a child? And then you all want to kill your child? Do that make sense to you? Just so you can continue your lifestyle, hanging in the clubs or doing whatever you may be doing. It's still your choice. We understand that. But I can't stand when women say, it's my body, it's my choice. Well, some of those same women are the women who were saying that we should take the vaccine. And we were saying, it's our body, it's our choice. We're saying the same thing. So why is it okay for me to kill a baby, but it's not okay for me to reject a vaccine? See, we have been programmed to carry out these vicious acts that's destroying us. I looked at the television this morning before I left the house. I was watching the news, and I saw mostly white women at the Capitol protesting the overturn of abortion rights. But I see that the Planned Parenthood centers are all placed in black and brown communities. Do you see? They want us to get abortions, but they don't want their women to get abortions. So they trying to kill the black and brown babies and spare their own. Again, back to the scriptures. But you all don't believe in God. You don't like God. You don't like educational documentaries that'll teach you things about what's going on, about Margaret Thatcher, the one who started talking about destroying black babies through abortions, through Planned Parenthood. We don't understand that this is a plan to destroy parenthood in the black community. Look at the language and study everything and everybody and use critical thinking to figure your way out of this bullshit. If someone raped you, yeah, you have the right to get an abortion. No one should question you about that. It shouldn't be a problem. But the problem is, we weak and we let other people control us and guide what we do. It's just like how they said we no longer should whoop our children. We went along with that. 5 years later, all our children was getting killed by the police. You know why? Because we didn't discipline them at home, so now they can discipline them in the streets. And the way they discipline them is by beating their ass with a stick or shooting them or putting them in jail for the rest of their life for a small crime. See, we have to wake up and start using critical thinking properly and realize that we are a nation. And the things that we do or the things that we're doing is not in our genetic makeup. We're following someone else's plans and ideas. We're not following our own. Hell, do we have our own? What is a black agenda? Do we have a black agenda? What are we doing? Do we have any, how can I put this? Well, no, I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is, how can we tap into this energy that we have and turn it around and make it something positive for us? Bring that current to us, that currency to us, and make it current today. What can we do to advance our agenda? Do we have a black agenda? We all on Facebook, YouTube, we everywhere, and we all discussing many topics, but do we have a black agenda? What are we arguing over? What are we fighting each other for? We getting the views for what? To get a little money in our pocket? Well, the dollar is declining, and you making enemies. So when the dollar has fully collapsed and is worth anything, but you done burned all the bridges, how you gonna cross back over? Because once you burn the bridge, I don't want to talk to you no more. And I'm not holding a grudge, I just don't want to deal with you. I don't wish no harm to you. But on this abortion thing, man, it's over 2 million babies done got killed through abortions. Voluntarily. Can you imagine that? If 2 million people got killed in a war, what would they say? If 2 million people got together and came to Washington, what would they say? 2 million is a large number. Anything that's 2 million is large. It makes an impact. So it made an impact on the black community. I wish one of you YouTube geniuses would do the number for me and see how many black children was killed through abortions compared to whites and brown. Do that for me, since you guys like numbers. Run those numbers and see how many children have we lost. How many generations have we lost through abortions? You don't see that all this is a plan to get rid of the black community? White women are not having abortions. They going to get the in vitro, I think that's how you pronounce it. They go and get test tube babies put inside of them so they can have 2 or 3. They having triplets. But they telling you to go to Planned Parenthood and get an abortion. Now they have it where the children don't even have to tell their parents that they are pregnant or that they want to get an abortion. They don't have to tell their parents about their sexual choices. They can go and get, I think this is California, grammar school children, high school children can go to a doctor and get sex change information and all this type of stuff without your parents' consent. Don't you see that they are destroying the black community? Everything that they do is to destroy us. But it will never work if we don't follow them. Don't follow them. They leading you to hell in a handbasket. Satan told God, if I gotta go, I'm gonna take many down with me. He's about to go. And this devil is planning and plotting on taking us with him. So he has us fighting each other. I was reading the scripture yesterday, it was. And I got to the part where it started talking about brother delivering up brother. And I'm watching all you YouTubers, everybody taking each other to court, everybody calling the police on each other. We're delivering each other to the enemy. Again, we are in Rome. And I guess you guys say that when you're in Rome, you do as the Romans do. No. I say wherever you are, you do what Allah said do. The Most High, creator of all things. The best knower. The knower of all things. We have to stop playing games. They say God don't exist. And this is a fallacy. This is a flaw. Because in our genetic coding, our genetic makeup, we know and we carry out godly acts. But when we interact with other people who doesn't believe in God, who build a world that rejects God, that say they are a Christian society, but you're killing children through abortion, and Jesus said, but to the child. See, y'all talk this stuff all the time about Jesus, but Jesus told you to take care of the child. You know? Why are we not doing that? We killing the children. We neglecting the children. We disrespecting the children. But the children are our future. I just wanted to make this quick video just to bring light to a few things, because why would you kill your child? If someone kills your child standing out here on the street, you'll go to war. You'll do whatever it takes. I think, I hope. But you would date a guy and this guy say, I don't want children, and you would kill your child because he said he don't want children. And you knew that when you laid with him. We need to study who we lay with, who we choose to lay with. That way, when you do get pregnant, it won't be a conversation on killing the baby. It'll be a conversation on how we're going to educate our child, how we're going to protect our child, how we're going to love our child the way that we was never loved. I was going to say unconditionally, but I don't believe in that. There's conditions to everything. But I just wanted to say, ladies, be careful of what you support, because sometimes you support things that are detrimental to you. Your prayers, all your crying and your suffering, your answer is going to come from your womb. A child will be born with the cure for cancer, the cure for AIDS. He would be a scientist. She would be a scientist that would do things that will advance humanity in a way that you never dreamed of. The answer to all our problems is coming from the womb of a woman. So don't kill your child. Don't kill your child. Love your child. Love the woman that you lay with. If you were sneaking to lay down with her, then you should sneak to take care of that baby. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Take care of your seed. I have 4 children. I love them dearly. And I wish they all was with me. They grown and moving out, and it's bothering me. I just lost my grandchild 3 days ago. That's why I haven't been on here. But life goes on. We're going to do it again. But I want you all to understand that this is a tough subject. I could get deeper, but I'm trying not to hurt people's feelings, because I love my women, especially my black women. I love you. I would die for you. And I don't want to see you kill your child for Satan, because he knows that the answer to all our prayers is in the womb of a woman. Love, protect, honor, respect the black woman. Peace. Terrakan.